This triangle has two angles and one side. That one side is directly in between the two angles, so that makes this an angle-side angle triangle. Now, to solve a non-right triangle, we have three methods of finding missing sides and missing angles. An ASA triangle requires us to use the law of sines. It does not require us to use the law of cosines, right? So this is going to be a little bit easier compared to other types of non-right triangles. The thing that is unique about the ASA triangles is that you cannot start out using the law of sines, right? To use the law of sines, you have to have a known angle and a known side that is directly across from the angle. So you can see that we know 55 degrees, but we don't know what is the side B over here. We know that angle C is 40 degrees, but we don't know what the size of side C is. All right, so first we have to find the missing angle, then we can go on to find the sides. All right, and if you watch the AAS video, I did the exact same thing. The only difference is I'm not required to there. I just do that because it's easier. All right, so we'll start off with finding the missing angle. We have two angles, and we know that if you add all three angles up, you get 180 degrees, just like any triangle. So we'll plug those numbers in, and we'll add 55 and 40 together. Subtract both sides by 95 so we can cancel out that 95 there. Then 180 minus 95 is 85. So that is our missing angle. That's angle A. So now we have the angle and we have the side across from it, so we can bring in the law of sines. All right, and so we know angle B and C, so we could find side B or C. But we're going to do these one at a time. We'll start with side B. All right, and just ignore the side and angle C for a minute. So we want to solve this equation for B. All right, and the way we do that is we have to get it from the bottom of the fraction up to the top. So we multiply both sides by B. The B cancels out there, and now you see B is on the top rather than the bottom, which is what we want. And so we got this, all right, but we're going to have to do a little more work. In order to get B on a side by itself, we have to get rid of this fraction here. And the way that you get rid of a fraction is you multiply by the reciprocal of the fraction. So we put the 12 on top and the sine of 85 on the bottom. So we multiply both sides by this. We'll see this cancels out on the left side, leaving all that there. And then we're going to put that into a calculator, going to Desmos and entering it in. We get 9.867, and we'll round that to 9.87. So that's side B. Now we're going to find side C the exact same way, except this time we're just going to compare the A's and B's of the triangle. Plug the numbers in, and that leaves side C as our only unknown. Multiply both sides by C. Cancels out on the right side. And now we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of this fraction. That gives us this. It cancels out on the left side. We have all this left over, and we have to put that in a calculator. Again, I'm going to go to the Desmos Scientific Calculator. And you see that we got 7.7429, which rounds to 7.74. All right, so now we have found all three sides, all three angles. All right, so we're done with this triangle. And just to review, with a angle side angle triangle, you have to start by finding all the angles. Then you can do the law of sines to find the two missing sides. All right, hopefully this video helped. Check out our videos on other types of triangles, and I hope to see you there.